Part two, I'm still getting used to this Instagram video, IGTV, trying to understand how I can reach out to more people and again, possibly help them with their own troubles and their challenges. And, like Andy said today too, when he's talking to us, he's actually talking to himself. I'm talking to me. I need to hear this stuff constantly over and over again. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so Ed's post today he talked about, that stuff doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Before I seen that post this evening, I just had a crazy day, never had a chance to see it. I talked to my son earlier on today that, some of the things that have happened to me in my life just recently, as soon as Monday. Oh, it was my, one grandson's 7th birthday, so it was, kind of rushing around, getting ready to leave to go meet up with my daughter, my other, and 3 grandkids, and, and her significant other, and all of us go for a birthday supper or celebrate my grandson's 7th birthday. And I got in the vehicle and I started backing out like I normally do down the driveway. And I live in a keyhole crescent, or a cul-de-sac, some people call it. And I live in the inside of like at the back end of it. And so there's no parking. So the neighbor's parked there with his truck. He had parked with his big work truck and run inside like he's done many other times before. But for some reason, I just wasn't paying attention. Things weren't aligned. My video camera for the back was covered in mud, and the sensors, the way that I come off the curb, were pointing too low for the big bumper on the truck. The truck was parked a little bit different than normally. Still no excuse. I should have been, paying more attention, and boom, right into the truck. All happened in like 20 seconds. I got it all on my security cameras. It kind of makes me nauseous to even think about it, but I've watched it a couple times, and I backed into it, $5,000 worth of damage. And at first I was angry, and it hung on with me for, it wasn't too long, a couple hours. I was a little butthurt about it yesterday on Tuesday, and now today, Wednesday, I've gone and filed a report, talked to the insurance company. I'm going to get it repaired. List goes on. And I was telling my son, you know what, son? I looked at it this way. I've decided I was going to keep this vehicle long term. 2011 Acadia. It's got 265,000 kilometers on it. It's like 140,000 miles or whatever, something like that. Don't know the exact number for my American friends, but I'm going to keep it long term. It's been good to me. I keep on maintaining it, so why wouldn't I want to get it fixed? I'm going to keep it on. And, I said to him, I said, I had some other issues I was putting off that needed to get addressed. And, because I've decided to keep it long term. I've talked to the body shop. They're going to do what's insurance related, and then the stuff that's not, the extra stuff, I'll pay out the money, get it all done at once. Meanwhile, I got a rental vehicle for the whole time that it's in the shop, and they can do the smaller things I want while they're having to do this stuff that got damaged. It's all kind of tied together and related. So, I could have stayed mad about it and angry and blamed my friends, for parking where they parked, but it wasn't anything to do with them. It was me. It wasn't their fault. They aren't the first or last person that's going to park in the cul-de-sac and run into their home because there's no parking in the keyhole part of it. It's just, it is what it is, right? I wasn't paying attention. I got to take onus responsibility for my own behavior. The 6 inches between my ears, I can control that. And like I always say, if stuff happens like that happened, I owned my crap. I did. It was hard controlling it during that birthday supper, but I did. Did some leak out? Maybe, and all I can do is continue to work on myself. But, by the time I got home, I was a little bit upset about it, like I said yesterday, and then today I'm even better, and I had to look at it the right way. What did why did it happen? It didn't happen to me, it happened for me. It happened to remind me that I need to be cautious when I'm backing out. And if something like my camera's dirty, or I should be shoulder checking more. I should be using my rearview mirror, not relying on any camera or any beeping sensor. because there's kids in the Crescent cul-de-sac. What happens if I backed into a kid? So, I'm not beating myself up. I'm just being a realist that it's a wake-up call that I need to be more careful about driving. And on top of that, I'm going to get my vehicle in, get a whole bunch of stuff done to it. Obviously, I didn't want it to happen this way, but it did. So it happened for me. So embrace it, move it, go with the flow, get some extra stuff done to it. I'm damn excited. And that's it. It is what it is, right? You can either be depressed and sad and boo-hoo, or you can be excited, carpe diem, seize the day and just embrace what's going on and look at the pros of it, right? Did it happen all at once? Hell no. Will it, change in my life or things happen at once and I have the epiphany all the time about everything? No. But that's okay. I'm a work in progress. I'm a piece of clay that's moldable and always going to be moldable to continue to change, to be better for, others and myself, right? And always live a life of faith, family, work. That's just, it is what it is. I'm going to do more of the beat of my own drum, as long as obviously it's ethical, moral, and it doesn't hurt others and helps others. I think that'll be a good, goal, lifetime goal. And I'll continue to strive on that till the day I die. I will never stop being, basically I'll never stop being a person that wants to be, arte, that wants to live in a world of excellence and be, an entrepreneur that can help others while continually helping myself, because, exchanged energy, right? Ed talks about it, exchanging energy, and you can only give people what you possess and what you have. And for me to work on that is what I'm going to continue to work on. God bless the world for giving us people like Ed Millett, Andy Frisella, again, even Emily Frisella. I really like her content too. Men and ladies, listen up, man. She's got some great content too. You need to understand that, you get your hand up or your changes in life from everybody, right? And I don't even want to start listing the syndicate members that I follow or the accelerator members I follow, that I listen to their videos, I read their stuff, and they uplift me too. But it all started from, Andy and Ed getting together and developing the syndicate. And I'm blessed and highly favored by God and honored to, be in the second year of the accelerator. And I was one of the, founding members, I guess, of the accelerator. And I continue to grow through that. We were in St. Louis a few weeks back for an awesome syndicate event and heard some amazing speakers. And what an event. Thanks a lot, Emily. You did a great job, setting that all up and making sure everything ran like a smooth run machine. I really appreciate you, and I know everybody else does too. Anyone out there that thinks that, life is just all about coasting, it's not. You can't have cruise control on your life. You got to be, just hitting the grind and doing stuff every single day, carpe diem, and, and just remember, life is very simple. It's not what you know, it's who you know and what they know that counts. And I totally believe in that. When Ed came into my life, 17 years ago, when I started listening to, hearing Ed speak live, to reconnecting to him in the last few years, to connecting to Andy Frisella because of Ed, and then so many others because of both of them. And now, again, even Emily, I've started connecting with some of the people that I've seen through Emily's, stuff that's on Instagram and her videos and stuff. So just some amazing people out there. Again, it's not what you know, it's what others know that can help you, right? Live through their trials and tribulations. If it took them 20 years and they can help you figure it out in 5, you're silly not to listen. You're silly not to, expand your horizon, your thought process, your ability to grow and be a better version of yourself. There's nothing wrong with it taking forever. So the thing that's important is that you never give up. God bless you all. Peace out. Thanks for listening.